Oh, here we go. Now I'm going to start this virtual piano bar broadcast by telling you about a time where I was home with, I was home in Minnesota, and I was in my mother's house. And my dad was there too, and I was doing a virtual piano bar live stream. And my mother was like, well, she was sitting there and she was looking at her virtual piano bar, like her iPhone, and she was sitting like right there. And I was like, Mom, you have to turn that off because of the feedback loop that's gonna happen. You gotta turn it off. She's like, but I like to read the comments, John. I'm like, I'm right here, so that's true. That's a story about my mother. That's something that you're gonna get for free. Hi everybody, I'm glad that you're here. It's Sunday night in Provincetown, Massachusetts. And that means that it's a quiet night in the off season. So I wanted to play piano at the piano bar, so I figured I would just come in. Hi Michael, how are you? And so we would do all this, hi Eileen. We figured, hi Michelle. We would just have fun on virtual piano bar. And we'll sing about Cape Cod, because that's where I am. Hi Mayatsu. You can tell us where you are by writing in the comments. Hey Paul. If you're fond of sand dunes and salty air, quaint little villages here and there, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Hey Roger. Hi Jerry. What is it? If you like the taste, who's that? Of lobster stew, served by a window with an ocean view, you're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Hey Vincent. Hey Paul. Now you can do us a favor by sharing this broadcast with your own networks. Bonnie and Beth. Miles of green beneath the sky. I can say hi to you in two places. Church bells chiming on a Sunday morn, remind you of the town, hey Eileen, where you were born. If you spend an evening, you'll want to stay, watching that moonlight on Cape Cod Bay. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about this show. This is a show where I don't really do too many piano solos. Normally this is where someone would do a really good piano solo, but I'm not a good piano soloer. I'm more of I can't do it. I more just go back to the verse at the end of the chorus. If you spend an evening, you'll want to stay, watching that moonlight on Cape Cod Bay. You're sure to fall in love with old Cape Cod. Yes. Hey, that's right. Oh, thank you. Okay, we're going to do a maneuver. Very careful. I messed it up before. That's better. Because, I thought people would be good. Yes. Oh my goodness. Now, if you have requests, thank you, Eileen, you can put them in the comments. I have my virtual piano bar hat on. Maybe it's rude to wear a hat when you're at a beautiful dinner kind of establishment in Provincetown, but I think that it's good. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. I was feeling about as faded as my jeans. Hi Frank. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained. Hey Mark, rode us all the way from New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing sad while Bobby sang the blues. with those windshield wipers slapping time and Bobby clapping hands, we finally sang every song that driver knew. What we sang, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing ain't worth nothing, but it's free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. La-da-da. Did you get your toes? Did it stomp on your toes? That's all I care about. Or your fingers? Bobby McGee, George. La-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da. And then Bobby McGee. What's up, Joe? How you doing? From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, everything we done, Bobby baby kept me from the cold. But one day up near Salinas, Lord, let him slip away. He's looking for a home, I'll be finds it. I'd trade all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday. Beholding Bobby's body next to mine. Hey, down. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Hey, yeah, nothing. That's all Bobby let me. La da da, la da da da, la da da da, la da da da, Bobby McGee. La da 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 da, yeah. La da da da, la da da da, Bobby McGee. Now you know this part. La da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Thank you. Now, for those of you who are watching at home, I've trained everyone here who's watching live here at the Crown and Anchor to clap like they're on a sitcom, triple. So it sounds like there's 400 people in the audience. And that's true, there are. There are over 800 people currently in attendance at this show. Live, you can't see them. I can. The demands on me as a performer right now are very heightened because of everyone's expectations. That's true. That's why we're going to sing a song that will chill us all out. And this song is called Ripple, anthem from Chess. Hey, the VPB. Yes, music in Chicago. Hey, Chicago. Now, the next song that we want to sing is our friend Ripple. Do you all know the song Ripple by the Grateful Dead? Yes, yes. Cheers, everybody. Virtual piano bar cheers. Now, this cheers is also a moment where I'm reconnecting to the Wi-Fi. If we're going to all be honest with each other in this place. Yes, that's true. That's what I'm doing. Continue to the internet. Cheers, everyone. Oh, how delicious. Okay, we're going to do the lyrics to Ripple from the Grateful Dead. And this song is good whenever you want to be happy and not be sad. No, it makes you happy. Someone dies in relationship to this song? Mask? Oh, and Jim Carrey? Oh, I'm talking to Bonnie and Beth in real life. They're talking about how this song, Ripple by Grateful Dead, apparently has a sad relationship in a movie, but that's okay because I don't know what it is. And I'm happy, so I'm never gonna see the movie. No. If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken, perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know, I don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Now this is where you come in and you say, ripple in still water, when there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. Reach out your hand. Daniel Fassman, yes, and I'm a deadhead now. Yeah, perhaps there. Oh wait, now I lost my place. That's probably definitely a quality of a true deadhead. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again, let it be known. There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water, when there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. You choose to lead must follow, but if you fall, you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. La da da da. This part's easy, you just go la da 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 da. There have been two songs now with a la la la's, a di la la la, la da, la da, la da, yeah da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, yeah da 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 da. Hey. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, when I first started to do virtual piano bar, you know, back when a few years ago, there was no clapping at the end of the singings, and I felt very discombobulated, so people say, or as my ex-boyfriend used to say, discombobulated, which is wrong. And I kept saying, that's not how you say it. And he said, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's discombobulated. And I said, no. But I'm right. It's discombobulated. Anyway, Edelweiss, I'll do it. Thank you. Some of you are watching at home. Some of you are watching around the world. Some of you are watching just 10 feet away from me. Or both. Some of you I see have it pulled up on your phones, even though you're sitting here with me, which is good. It's important to do that. Now, I mean that. I would do it. I told you at the beginning that that's what my mother did. Yes. Now, I'm not brave enough yet to do Landslide, the song Landslide, for obvious reasons. It's because it's terrifying, because there's a really terrible key change in it, and I always mess it up. And Lauren is here, and I'm not going to subject everyone here to what we all had to experience when I tried to do Rainbow Connection a few weeks ago, and I messed up the key change. I'm glad that wasn't on Virtual Piano Bar for everyone to see forever, because I've messed up before, but that was a big one. Yep, it was not good. Okay. Now, I'm singing this next song because Olivia Newton-John, she passed away last year. And this is the song called Hopelessly Devoted to You. And I hope you sing it home. I guess mine is not the first heartbroken. My eyes are not the first to cry. I'm not the first to know. There's just no getting over you. I know I'm just a fool who's willing to sit around and wait for you. But baby, can't you see there's nothing left for me to do? I'm hopelessly devoted to you. Now you say, but now there's nowhere to hide. Since you brushed my love aside, I'm out of my head, hopelessly devoted to you, hopelessly devoted to you. Yeah. It's very sad. Hopelessly devoted to you. Then we go back to the beginning. My head is saying, fool, forget him. My heart is saying, don't let go. Hold on to the end. And that's what I intend to do. I'm hopelessly devoted to you. Now you're here, if you want to sing this part, you can. But now there's nowhere to hide. Since you pushed my love aside, I'm out of my head. I'm hopelessly devoted to you, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hey! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Okay, this next song may be a song, since it's earlier in the night, maybe you want to hear a song that you've maybe never heard before. But this is a really pretty song, and it's a beautiful love song. Has anyone ever heard of Ben Rector? Is that, do you know? Yes. He's great. He writes great songs. Hi, Kevin. Yes. This is a very pretty song that he wrote. Never was an early riser. Used to be an up all-nighter. Never saw the morning light quite like I do now. Never said no to a party. Never started saving money. But everything is different since you've been around. It's the way you're smiling at me. It's the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know why it is, but I have never known a love like this. Never used to get excited to sit here in the silence, holding on to something the way that I'm holding you. Didn't used to know how fast time runs and walks and flies by. Never thought I'd feel so deeply, but damn I do. It's the way you're smiling at me. It's the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know why it is, but I have never known a love like this. Funny how everything I dreamed about seems to be so empty without you. It's the way you're smiling at me. It's the way you hold my hand. It's the way I've watched you change me from a boy into a man. It's a million things about you, and I don't know why it is, but I have never known a love like this. I have never known a love like this. Hey, yeah. That's a nice little song. Yeah, that's right. I sang that at the wedding in California. That's a good little song. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, well, we're going to continue singing fun songs. This next song is one of my favorite songs. It's a James Taylor song, and it's called Your Smiling Face. Your Smiling Face. It's about everyone's crying. Hi, yes, yes. And for those of you who are sitting here, we're also streaming to the world via the World Wide Web. Can you believe it? None of you are on camera. They can't see all 800 of you. They can't even see you. I know, so don't worry. You just have fun. That's good. Yes. Woo! Good. Yes, dirges. Isn't that a good song? What were we doing now? James Taylor, Your Smiling Face. That's good. Also, if you have requests, please make them or put them in the comments. Or if you're watching in person and on your screen, you can write the comment and then send it in. You don't even have to say anything. That's true. Whenever I see your smiling face, I have to smile myself because I love you. Yes, I do. When you give me that pretty little pout, it turns me inside out. There's something about you, baby, I don't know. I love this part. Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it'll grow stronger every day. And now a key change. How much longer? I thought I was in love a couple of times before with the girl next door, but that was long before I met you. Now I know that I won't forget you, and I thank my lucky stars that you are who you are, and not just another lonely lady sent out to break my heart. Isn't it amazing a man like me can feel this way? Tell me how much longer it'll grow stronger every day. And we key change again. Did you know that James Taylor had so many key changes in them? Like Dolly Parton. That's true. How much longer? No one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smile at me, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smile at me. One more time we say, no one can tell me that I'm doing wrong today. Whenever I see you smile at me. Hey. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. So we are here at the piano bar all together, and we're just singing songs, and we're on virtual piano bar. We're live. Who'd have thought of such a thing? Technology. No one even gets it. No one even has any idea how it works. He's here. Neptune, he's down there. You'll probably see him. Some dark lady with 2 claps. We'll do some dark lady soon. Someone asked for dark lady. And they know that there's a very dark history with dark lady. Everyone gets very angry. And they fight. And it's pretty terrible. All right, let's do some Elton John. We haven't done any Elton John yet. But it's not what you expect. It's not the Elton John that you think is going to happen. But then we probably will do some of that. Yes, yes, yes. Can You Feel the Love Tonight by Elton John? We'll do it. Yes. But first we got to do some honky-cat. We got to go to... When I look back, boy, it must have been green. Bopping in the country, skipping in the sea, looking for an answer, trying to find a sign, till I saw your city lights. Honey, I was blind. The light, get back, honky cat. Living in the city ain't where it's at. It's like trying to find gold in a silver mine. It's like trying to drink a whiskey, oh, from a bottle of wine. Well, I read some books and I read some magazines about those hot-toned ladies down in New Orleans. And then the folks back home, well, they said I was a fool. They said, I believe in the Lord, it's the golden rule. But then the light, get back, honky cat, better get back to the wood. And I quit all day, my redneck way. And change gonna do me good, yeah. Try to find gold in a silver mine. It's like trying to drink whiskey, oh, CONCACAF. Thank you. Thank you. I wrote that song many years ago, and then Elton John was like, I have to do it. He did. I was in the middle of my career at the time, and people were like, oh my God, Elton is gonna buy one of your songs. And I said, I know. What? It was pretty crazy. That's true. Okay, the next song is our friend Mr. Bob Dylan. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you'd better start swimming, or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesy with your pen, keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin. There's no telling who that it's naming, for the loser now will later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Come senators and congressmen, please heed the call, and don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he that gets hurt will be he that has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging, and it'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing. Reason to Believe, I don't know if I know that song. Do I know that? I'm not sure if I know. The line that is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present soon will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, as the first one now will later be last, for the times they are changing. Yeah, the times they are changing. Hey, yes. Yes, well, people are noticing that there are two Kermits here, but I didn't even know how it happened, but he multiplied. There was only one and now there's two. I don't know. I don't even, cheers everybody, cheers. Well, now, I didn't start out as a piano player, like as a piano bar player, like I'm now pretty I'm superstitious, but I wasn't superstitious before I started this work. But now I do have little trinkets that I have to have, or I can't perform. No, like pitchers, baseball pitchers, on the day that they pitch, they're like crazy people. They're like divas. They have to can't have bacon. I don't know what they say, but they say like weird things. They have rules. And I'm kind of the same way. I'm like, I need Kermit. I have specific glasses. Oh yeah, that's right. Hermie is the other one. Kermit and Hermie. There's a whole nother one in case I lose one. Yes. I won't even go into it all, but it's pretty significant. Yes. And then let's do a few of our requests. We had a request for Edelweiss from The Sound of Music. Great, fantastic. And then we're going to do Dark Lady probably a little bit later because that's so exciting. And I'll freak out when we do it. And so now we're going to sing Edelweiss, and then I'm going to sing Trailers for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. 2 hours of pushing broom. King of the road. King of the road. We're doing King of the road, yes. But first we're doing Edelweiss, Edelweiss. Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to me, whiny blossom of snow may bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my own land forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my own land forever. Hey. Yes. Yes. What? Hey. That's Mr. Bach for you. He's here. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Now it's going to be, thank you, sweetheart. Now it's going to be an entire show of only classical music for the rest of the performance. Ken is very happy. Yes, he's happy. I said we were going to do a little bit of our friend that goes, trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool or pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I've 2 hours of pushing broom. It buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Third boxcar, midnight train, destination Bangor, Maine. All worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I've found, short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer and I know every trade, all of the children and all of their names, every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I got trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let of 50 cents, no phone, no pool or pets. I ain't got no cigarettes. I bought 2 hours of pushing broom. It buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I have to thank my amazing producer, Chris, who's here. Chris Hawkins, Jonathan Hawkins' brother. He's on the computer, and he is making all of the buttons go so that this can be broadcast to the world. Yes, they can even see it in Canada. Yes, they can. Isn't that awesome? Now, okay, can we do a fun song? Now, I haven't done it in a while because there's a lot of text, but one of my favorite movies is Meet Me in St. Louis, so we're going to do the trolley, Meet Me in St. Louis. So we're going to do the trolley song from St. Louis. Yes, I knew that would excite you. I knew it. Now listen, this is a great song, but there's a lot of words. And Judy Andrews, she had to sing all of them, and she was like, it was hard for her because she had to work very hard because she's the most amazing performer of all time. Judy, she's my #1 singer. But it was like she had to be so many places that they put her in front of a camera. She's like, huh? It's that kind of thing. That's true. That's true. With my high starch collar and my high top shoes and my hair piled high above my head, I went to lose a jolly hour on the trolley and lost my heart instead. With his light brown derby and his bright green tie, he was quite the handsomest of men. I started to yen, so I counted to 10, and I counted to 10 again. And then it's like ding, 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 ding. It goes clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell. Sing, sing, sing went my heartstrings. From the moment I saw him I fell. Chug, chug, chug went the motor. Bump, bump, bump went the brake. Thump, thump, thump went my heartstrings. When he smiled I could feel the car shake. Now listen here. He tipped his hat, he took a seat. He said he hoped he hadn't stepped upon my feet. He asked my name, I held my breath. I couldn't speak because he scared me half to death. Buzz, buzz, buzz went the buzzer. Plop, plop, plop went the wheels. Stop, stop, stop went my heartstrings. As he started to go, I started to know how it feels when the universe reels. Hey, as he started to leave, he took hold of my sleeve with my hand, and as if it were planned, he stayed on with me, and it was grand. Stand with his hand holding mine to the end of the line. Yes, yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's a lot of words and a lot of chords. Can you believe it? Yes. Oh my goodness. Did I for the trolley? Neptune sang that song on his birthday. Yes. Now, make sure that if you have any requests that you want to hear, you just let me know. Can I sing like a very nerdy Broadway song now? This is a big belty one. It's from Jekyll and Hyde. Do you know Jekyll and Hyde? It's cool, but it's a little different. I used to do this on Virtual Piano Bar a lot. This is the moment. Now this is an example of a song that's very cool, and it's like put in the show as kind of like it's like, oh, okay. It's like kickstarts it. There, that's... This is the moment, this is the day, when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time, when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and I'll make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all those years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them that I made it on my own. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. When I look back, I will always recall, moment for moment, this was the moment, the sweetest moment of them all. Hey. Woo. Thank you, 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 thank you. What's that? Oh, I'll do an original for you. Thank you, honey. Yes. How about I do Seasons of Love, which just got requested. That's nice. That'll make you happy. And then I'll do an original one from the musical, or like an original. Okay, sure. Ooh, Top of the World. We can do that one too. 525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear. You sing along to this one. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Oh, the seasons of love. Oh, 525,600 minutes. 525,000 journeys to plan. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure the life of a woman or a man? In truths that she learned, or in times when he cried, in bridges she burned, or the way that she died. It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in the life of friends. Remember the Okay, well, I think it's probably appropriate to tell you something about myself, which is that my dream and my goal in life is that I'm writing a musical, and I've been working on it for many years, like 5 years. Usually it takes like 7 to 10 years for these things, so it's a long journey. But someone asked if I would do a song from this musical. May I sing a song from this little show that I'm writing for you all, please? There's going to be another reading. There was a reading last spring of it, and then there's going to be another one on April 20th over at the theater. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I've been working hard writing the book. I'm trying to write the book and the music and the lyrics, which is stupid. Bad decision. But this show that I'm writing is set in Provincetown in the early 1960s. It's set in a cabaret, and it's about all the stories that happen in the cabarets in Provincetown. And this song that I want to play for you is sung by this young man who comes to Provincetown, and he plays piano in this bar. And he's looking for a place to belong in the world. At the risk of sounding overly cliche, I came down to Provincetown 'cause I think I might be gay. See, I've been running from my past, and I've been trying to escape. And then I heard about a town here on the tip of the Cape. Well, I came here with a suitcase and a song. I want to know where I belong in this world. I took a ferry out from Boston, and it left at 4:30. And I've been running from my past, but I'm not running anymore. There was a time where I thought that I might be playing Beethoven or Bach at Carnegie, but they kicked me out of school. How could I have been such a fool? When it comes to love, I never seem to know the rules. So I made my way across Massachusetts Bay, and now that I'm here, I think I know where I belong in this world. Maybe one day I'll know a reason for all my running, but the night is young and the speakers are humming, and all of these people here I never thought I'd meet. There must be moments you remember all your life, moments that become a part of you and your life song. So I'll sing for all these boys, and we'll all sing songs of summer joys. I'll get them all to sing along. Now that I made my way across Massachusetts Bay, now that I'm down in Provincetown, I think I know where I belong in this world. Hey, thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, so that's something that I've been working very hard at, and so one day that'll be maybe a show that you can all see. And I have an amazing team. I have a great developer, David Drake, who's just brilliant. He works at the Provincetown Theater. He's the artistic director. You know, he's really pushing this forward in a really wonderful way. I have two really awesome mentors who are my teachers who are helping me write it. And then a little group of actors who are reading the drafts that I have. And so all those people are just really, really wonderful and special. Thanks, Kenny. Good to see you. So it's been a good journey, and it's just keeping on going, and so thank you for all the good vibes that you've all been sending me, because I mean it, and I need it. So let's sing a little song about New York City. Some folks like to get away, take a holiday from the neighborhood, hop a flight to Miami Beach or to Hollywood. I'm taking a Greyhound on the Hudson River line. I'm in a New York state of mind. I've seen all the movie stars in their fancy cars and their limousines, been high in the Rockies under the evergreens, but I know what I'm needing. I don't want to waste more time. I'm in a New York state of mind. It was so easy living day by day, out of touch with the rhythm and blues. Oh. But now I need a little give and take. The New York Times, the Daily News. It comes down to reality, and it's fine with me, 'cause I've let it slide. I don't care if it's Chinatown or Riverside. I don't have any reasons, I've left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. Any reasons, left them all behind. I'm in a New York state of mind. Hey, yes, that's right. We gotta do some Can You Feel the Love tonight? Yes. 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 Oh, stop it. Oh, no. Hi, Fraterelli. Hi, Jay. Jay, I was just talking about you to someone. I said, that Jay Zimmerman. That Jay Zimmerman. That's right. That's what I said. Someone said that Jay was my least worst ex-boyfriend. Isn't that right? I know. I knew you wouldn't like that. But they did say it. They did. What in the world? No, that's not how I want to do it. I want to do it like this, right? There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of the rolling wind can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wild wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. Yeah, now we just have to key change one because you were all waiting for it. We go. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of this star-crossed warrior beats in time with yours. And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. It's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. It's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe the very best. Hey, that's right. Yes, the very best. I want to take a minute. I do want to thank some friends online. Thank you, Kathleen. Some folks have been sending me some tips. Thank you very much for those tips. You can find the information for how to tip if you're watching online on the scroll. And if you're right here, it's not challenging. You can just put money in the jar. But also you don't have to. Don't feel like you have to. I mean that. That's very important. So that's very good. But thank you to Alex and thank you to Jeff, folks who have already sent in some money. I can see that. Thank you. Yes, good. Now I'm going to sing a song about a Rhinestone Cowboy. And I don't know what this song is about, but Kenneth Sutton does know what this song is about. But apparently, I don't know, there's a whole backstory. Midnight Cowboy? Is that what this is from? Rhinestone Cowboy? He's a prostitute? I don't know. Someone said that to me on the internet. I just thought it was about a man who was made entirely of rhinestones, which would be a horrible fate. That's true. I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in the dirty sidewalks of Broadway. Well, hello, sir. Trouble's the name of the game. Thank you very much. And nice guys get washed away like the snow and the rain. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon. I'm gonna be where the lights shining on me like a rhinestone cowboy. Are you riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo? Hey Trish, like a rhinestone cowboy. Getting calls and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. This is one of Jay Zimmerman's favorite songs. when we were dating, he used to make me listen to this for hours and hours and hours. That's true. Isn't that true, Jay? Yes. It went like this. Well, I really don't mind the rain. One time we were doing a construction project, and Jay, this is true, and I didn't even sue him. We were doing a construction project, and there was paper over the floor, like painter's paper, and there was a vent, a hole in the floor, and I stepped in the wrong place. I went down into the vent, and Jay was like, he had that face like that. That guy right over there, you can look at him. And that's true, and I fell through, and I really milked it, the injury. I was not bad. I scraped myself maybe a little, but I really didn't want to work anymore that day, so I pretended like I was really, really hurt so I could watch TV. And that's what happened, and that's why he dumped me later, a few months later. That's true, isn't that true, Jay? Can you believe it? It was terrible. Well, I really don't mind the rain. Part of that story is true. Smile can hide all the pain. Down when you're taking the train, it's taking the long way home. And I dream of the things I'll do with a subway token and a dollar tucked into my shoe, yeah. There's been a load of compromising on the road to my horizon, yeah. I'm gonna be where the lights shining on me like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a star-spangled rodeo, like a rhinestone cowboy, yeah. Getting cards and letters from people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Like a rhinestone cowboy. I saved all the Dolly Parton for you. I knew you were coming. From people I don't even know, and offers coming over the phone. Yeah. Oh, thank you, George. Jay, George online says he wouldn't have dumped me. Can you? That's right. Yes, he knows. That's good. Okay, well, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. And the next song that we're going to do is a Dolly Parton song. And I love Dolly Parton. Does anyone have when I said Dolly Parton, does anyone have an immediate song that came to mind? Jolene. Good, we'll do Jolene. Any other ones? I Will Always Love You. I'm going to close with that song, sir. You'd better sit right. You better sit right. Yes, that's what I said. We're not far from the vault. No, but I'm going to close with that song, so you must stay until the end or else you won't hear it. Here You Come Again. That's what I wanted. I knew someone would say, Here You Come Again. Islands in the Stream, so we're doing a mashup. Okay, stop. We're doing a mashup. You guys made this happen. I didn't ask for a mashup. You did. So we're doing Islands in the Stream. Then that's going to... No, Here You Come Again. That turns into Islands in the Stream. And then when that love affair, we'll all tell a story because those are the people, they're meeting and then they're falling in love. And then the end of it is Jolene, Infidelity. The Dolly Parton moment is over. And we've all really gone somewhere together. It's a journey. Yes. Now this first song, everything is like good. This is Here You Come Again by Dolly Parton. And now, I know that you all came here to hear some Dolly Parton trivia. Now, she did not write this song. She's an incredible songwriter, but this is one of the few songs that she did not write. She didn't write this one. She didn't write Islands in the Stream. She did not write... I don't know. Those are the big ones. So she didn't write that. She didn't write Islands in the Stream, but she did write I Will Always Love You, which is going to be our finale, but I don't want to spoil it, but it is the finale. But pretend you don't know that because it's a surprise. La 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 la. You know, that's kind of what it is. That's the show. Here you come again. Just when I've begun to get myself together, you waltz right in the door, just like you've done before, and wrap my arm around your little finger. Here you come again, Just when I'm about to make it work without you, you look into my eyes, you lie those dreamy lies, and pretty soon I'm wondering how I came to doubt you. All you gotta do is smile and smile, and there go all my defenses. Just leave it up to you, and in a little while you're messing up my mind and filling up my senses. Here you come again, looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up so that all I really know is here you come again. Here I go, here I go. Okay, so this song was like Dolly Parton had just left Nashville and she went to Los Angeles. She got a new manager and she was trying to be like a beautiful kind of like crossover artist. And in Nashville they were like, oh my God, how dare you leave country music? And she said, I'm not leaving country music, I'm taking it with me. That's what she said. All you gotta do is smile and smile, and there go all my defenses. Just leave it up to you, and in a little while you're messing up my mind and filling up my senses. Here you come again, looking better than a body has a right to, shaking me up so that all I really know is here you come again. Here I go, yeah. Here I go, yeah. I hear you come again, yeah. Here I go. We're in the right key for Islands in the Stream. You guys are so brilliant. Now, I appreciate you clapping, but technically, these are like the different movements of like a symphony, so you shouldn't have clapped in between the movements. Now, I don't think you're all very rude for doing that. I can't believe it, that you would possibly clap, because this is obviously a very artistic transition that you're hearing musically. I'm gonna drink this. Quickly, cheers, everybody. Now, if you want to buy one of these, you can. They're a virtual piano. Oh, no, sorry. I can't plug my virtual piano bar mugs in the between these movements of the Dolly Parton triptych. It's a triptych. Yes, I can do it after we're done. Now, this next song is Islands in the Stream. It's a very confusing song. Don't try and make sense of the lyrics. It won't make sense to you. It's by the Bee Gees. It goes, baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to get you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on. You do something to me that I can't explain. Hold me closer and I feel no pain. Every beat of my heart, we got something going on. Yeah. Tender love is blind, it requires a dedication. All this love we feel needs no conversation. We ride it together, making love with each other, sing. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between, how can we be wrong? Sail away with me. There you go. And we rely on each other, from one lover to another, Now we key change for the Dolly Parton time of the show, and it goes like this. We say, I can't live without you if the love is gone. Everything is nothing if you got no one, and you just walk. Come back to me, Jay. Slowly losing sight of the real thing. This song is for you. Yes, no, dude. that won't end to us, and we got no doubt. Too deep in love and we got no way out, and the message is clear. This could be the year for the real thing. No more will you cry, baby, oh, but weren't you never? We start and end as one, in love forever, yeah, we ride it together, making love with each other, islands in the stream, that is what we are, no one in between, how can we be wrong, sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other, from one lover to another, Okay, but now you know what happens to every relationship. Now this is what happened to Dolly. She's married. Dolly's been married since the 60s. She got married in like 1964. This is true. You might not know this. His name's Carl Dean. Don't act like you knew his name. None of you knew it. Maybe some of you, but probably just a few of you. Carl Dean. You can tell all of your friends that when you go home tonight. Did you know? And so she's married to Carl Dean. It's kind of a secret. And they live in Tennessee together. And Carl Dean is going to the bank a lot. And Dolly Parton's like, why are you always going to the bank? What is happening at the bank? I'm the one who makes all the money. I'm the breadwinner. You don't need to be at the bank all the time. So one day, Dolly Parton goes to the bank, and she notices that there's a very beautiful redheaded teller there whose name is Jolene. And so she figures that her new husband, Carl Dean, has been going to meet with Jolene and talk to her and say all these things. This is true. This is what Dolly Parton says. But the other story is she met a little girl named Jolene during an autograph signing thing, and she was like, I'm going to write a song with your name in it. How about that? That's the other story, but it's not as good as the original. So, but we're going to stick with the bank. Even though I've heard Dolly Parton tell both stories, so now I don't even know what, I'm in a sea of doubt. I don't even know what to think anymore. And it goes, Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile, it's like a breath of spring. Your voice, it's soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. Jolene, Jolene, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. I can easily understand how you can easily take my man. You don't know what it means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. What's up, baby? I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Oh, please don't take him just because you can. Now this song, it ends on kind of a mysterious cliffhanger. We don't really know what happens. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene, is the end of the song. It goes like this. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you. Whatever you decide to do, Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. Oh, please don't take him just because you can. Hey. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. 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 Now we are going to sing. Let's sing one of my favorite songs that we haven't even done yet. This is Elton John. This is. Listen, we need to sing. We need to sing some Your Song. You've all had a cocktail or two. You're ready to sing Your Song. You need a few more, and then you'll be ready to sing Your Song. Yes. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. Not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, yeah, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. I sat on the roof. Wait, if I were a sculptor. If I were a sculptor. But then again, no, or a man makes potions in a traveling show. Well, I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Sat on the roof and I kicked off the moss. Some of these verses, they got me quite cross, but the sun's been kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on, yeah. So excuse me for getting these things I do. You see, I forgot it if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, hey Pam, would I remember that yours are the sweetest eyes that I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song, yeah. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. You sing it as loud as you want to. You say, hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Yeah. Hey, that's right. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're about to see it, everybody. This only happens one time in the entire show. It's a costume change. Oh, yes, thank you very much. Thank you. We practiced that for months, that costume change, just now. It was a whole... They sewed me into it, and then there was that whole effect that you just saw, much like the bodice in Sunday in the Park with George. Thank you. Thank you for the applause that you gave me for that costume change, because it was warranted. It was. Yes. Okay, should we sing like a really chill Willie Nelson song quickly, and then we'll do Country Roads? I think that's what probably has to happen. I mean, Willie Nelson didn't write this song. Hoagie Carmichael wrote this song. But it's like a Sunday night in P-Town, and it's March? It's March, and it's a Sunday night in P-Town in March, and you have to sing. Sometimes I wonder why I spend the lonely night dreaming of a song. The melody haunts my revelry, and I am once again with you. When our love was new, and each kiss an inspiration, but that was long ago, and now my consolation is in the stardust of a song beside the garden wall. When stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells a fairy tale of paradise where roses grew. Though I dream in vain, in my heart it always will remain my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. Do you guys remember this song when this song came out? It was Willie Nelson. It spent like 3 years at the top of the charts. It's that Willie Nelson record that's just like blue and it has stars on it. Can you picture that album? Oh, it's so good. It's very chill and beautiful. It's very nice. Where's Beside the Garden Wall? Oh, there it is. Beside the garden wall, when stars are bright, you are in my arms. The nightingale tells a fairy tale of paradise where roses grew. Though I dream in vain, in my heart it always will remain my stardust melody, the memory of love's refrain. Hi, Jim. Oh, I lied. We will do Country Roads, but first I have to do Killing the Blues. I promised I would do Killing the Blues. Do you know this song? Oh my God, you're gonna die. You're gonna love this song. I promise. Jay Zimmerman will really like this song. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's one of your favorite songs, yes. Now this song goes, leaves are falling down like embers, in colors red and gold, they set us on fire. burning just like a moonbeam in her eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. For I am guilty of something I hope you never do, because there is nothing any sadder than losing yourself in love. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Now you ask me just to leave you, to run out on my own and get what I need to. You want me to find what I've already had. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Oh yeah, somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Such a good song. Hey Brian, here we go. Almost heaven. You sing along to this one. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life was all thank you there, older than the trees, younger than the mountain, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me on to the place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, take me on my country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue waters, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road, Lake Rochelle, take me on, yeah, to the place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, yeah, take me on my country road, yeah. I see you out there. Mama, yeah, take me home. My country roads, take me home. My country roads. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I've just decided that it's time for a Beatles moment. A Beatles moment. And then we were going to do Cher, Dark Lady. Don't freak out, but we're just going to do Cher, Dark Lady. And I know that many of you are scared of Cher's Dark Lady because you know that it's a very violent. There are times of violence because the gay people who come to my show, they get so angry because of there's discrepancies among how many times you clap in the chorus, and some people think you should clap twice, other people think 3 times, and they get so angry, and then they're gay, and they're so mad and gay, and there have been, and it's like West Side Story, that's true in my piano bar, the 2s versus the 3s, and then there was this one kind of like magnanimous gay who went, I'm gonna clap 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, it didn't work, but he tried to make peace between the 2 warring factions, that's true, it's not good. But before we do that, we're going to sing Let It Be. No, we're going to do Dark Lady and then Lois and Lauren because it's like a benediction afterward. So it's going to be Dark Lady, everyone dies, there's a double homicide, and then afterward, Let It Be by the Beatles, and everyone's happy. So that's good. Now, listen, you all all here at my piano bar because you're aspirant piano bar musicians yourself. And I know that you're just coming to steal all of my material. And I'm telling you that that's okay. You can. You go back. I know you're all piano bar musicians. And I just want you to know that as you bring this music back to your piano bar communities at home, that this is a story that's, it's not a happy story. It's about Cher, and she murders 2 people. Bonnie and Beth know this. And at the end, I don't want to spoil the ending, but she shoots them both dead. Then the song's over. Does she get prosecuted or indicted? No, she doesn't. She doesn't get in any trouble. She goes off to live a very successful life in Malibu. That's where Cher lives. She doesn't see any kind of criminal responsibility for her crimes in the song. And she probably doesn't even know that there's a real challenge at the chorus in Provincetown, Massachusetts. It goes like, the fortune queen of New Orleans was brushing her cat in her black limousine. On the back seat were scratches from marks of men her fortune she had won. Couldn't see through the tinted glass. She said, home, James, and he hit the gas. I followed her to some darkened room. She took my money, she said, I'll be with you soon. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. Dark Lady laughed and danced, and the candles one by one. Bam, 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 danced to her gypsy music till the brew done. Dark Lady played black magic till the clock struck on the 12. Bam, bam. She taught me more about me than I knew myself. Oh, yeah. Now, you guys are a couple, and you have different claps. You do 3 and he does 2. I can't be responsible for this. This is like lover against lover at the piano bar. It's like a gay civil war. This is terrible. She dealt 2 cards, the queen and the 3. She mumbled some words that were so strange to me. Then she turned up the 2-eyed jack. My eyes saw red, but the cards still stayed black. She said, the man you love is secretly true to somebody else who is very close to you. My advice is that you leave this place, never come back and forget you ever saw my face. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. Dark lady laughed and danced, and the candles one by one. Dance to her gypsy music till the ruin. Dark lady played black magic till the clock struck on the 12. Bop, bop. She taught me more about me than I knew myself. I don't like to catch people out, but I like to know. Some people want to clap twice. They want to go clap, clap, off, which is, and then other people want to go clap, 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 and everyone is different. That's really what I've learned in all my years, 88 years at the piano bar, is that everyone is different. And, it's good. Yes. Yes, and now we have to finish the song. I told you how it ends, but pretend you don't know how it ends so that when it comes, you're like, oh my God, what a dramatic ending. I went home, I crawled into my bed. I couldn't sleep because of all the things that she had said to me. Then I remembered her strange perfume, how I'd smelled it once in my old room. And caught her with my man, laughing and kissing till they saw the gun in my head. Next thing I knew, they were dead on the floor. Dark lady would never turn her card up anymore. Now 5, 6, 7, 8. Dark lady laughed and danced, and the candles one by one. Bam, 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 dance to her gypsy music till the ruin done. Dark lady played black magic till the clock struck on the 12. Pop, pop. She taught me more about me than I knew myself. Oh, yeah. Yes, yes. Now we said we would do Let It Be as like a good. Now we're so sad about the double homicide. So we sang some Beatles. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. Yeah, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. And when the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words I love that song so much. That's the best. Well, listen, now it's time that we begin the grand finale. The grand finale takes approximately 12 minutes to go. So settle in, maybe 13, 14 minutes. And I do want to thank my amazing producer because all of you, maybe you don't know this, but this is on the Virtual Piano Bar Network. Jonathan Hawkins, who owns the Crown and Anchor, he and I started Virtual Piano Bar back in 2020. Little known fact, he used his portion of Virtual Piano Bar to buy Crown. No, I'm teasing, he did. That's not true. That's not true. No, he didn't. He didn't. But no, but we started Virtual Piano Bar together like 3 years. It's 3 years old now, which is insane. I met so many good friends through Virtual Piano Bar, and so now I think we're gonna like live stream the Sunday night shows. So if any of you get really lazy for next couple months on a Sunday night, you can watch it at home. But I don't encourage that because I like it when you're here. And I'll be so sad. And then if you hadn't come in tonight, you wouldn't have known that my ex-boyfriend was coming in and I made fun of him the whole show. Can you believe that? I know, can you believe that? He didn't even know. Oh, you like my shoes? He didn't even comment on them, my ex-boyfriend. Can you believe that? No, but it's good. And I want to say thank you to Chris, my producer, who's doing this on the computer. You can't see him. He can't even see any of you. That's true. Okay, so now the grand finale to the Piano Bar show has begun. We're on the conveyor belt. It's happening. And what's going to happen is we're going to do Rainbow Connection. We're going to do I Will Always Love You by Miss Dolly Parton. And then we're probably I'm on this kick where we're probably going to do Dream a Little Dream of Me to like finish up. Now pretend like you didn't hear that so that all of those will be a surprise. Okay, so that's good. The next song is Rainbow Connection. And this is a really nice song. I played last night, and there was this table. It was a really nice night. But this guy came up with this napkin, and it said, "Play Rainbow Bridge." And I said to him, I go, "What is that? I've never heard of this song before." He's like, "Kermit!" And I was like, oh. He meant Rainbow Connection, not Rainbow Bridge. So I had to make up a song. Rainbow Bridge, Rainbow Bridge, I want to go on a Rainbow Bridge, Rainbow Bridge, Rainbow Bridge, everybody's happy on a Rainbow Bridge. That's true, that's a song I made up about rainbow bridges. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? What's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of it and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? Have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet song voice might be one in the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. Something I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it. Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. La da 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 da. Hey. Yeah. Oh, my dad's watching on Virtual Piano Bar. He goes, hi dad, hi dad. That means my mother is watching too. That's true. Hi mom. Yes. She doesn't have Facebook, so every time I do a virtual show, I have to email her the YouTube link. I do. That's a part of our ritual. She goes, you send me the link. She does. That's true. Okay, I lied. I'm not Scott. I'm not going to do Dream a Little Dream. I'm replacing it with The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. Yes, yes, I know. All of you were thinking, do The Gambler. That's true. On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us. He began to sleep. He said, son, I've made a life of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were by the way that they held their eyes. And if you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette, he asked me for a light. Then the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're going to play the game, boy, you better learn to play it right. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Yeah. This is my favorite verse. It goes like this. Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away and knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner, every hand's a loser. The best that you can hope for is the die in your sleep. You gotta know and know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, yeah. Know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. I always used to get a little tear in my eye when I would do this last verse. I'm not kidding. I'm a crier, but I don't do that anymore. But I love this song. When he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out a cigarette, he faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. In his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time when the dealing's done. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Yeah. This is the last song tonight. The bartenders need to go home. My producer on virtual piano and bar needs to go to sleep. Yes. So we'll do one last song. This is a Dolly Parton song. She wrote this song in 1972. Yes. And she wrote this song because she was getting out of a very bad work relationship. She was becoming very famous because she was on a show called The Porter Wagoner Show. And she won a lot of fame and success through that, but he was not a good person to her. And so she needed to get out of there and start her own career. And so she wrote this song to sing to him, to Porter Wagoner, so that he would kind of let her out of her contract, and he did. If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way, and I will always love you. Oh, I will always love you. Bittersweet memories, that is all I am taking with me. So goodbye, please don't cry. We both know I am not what you need, and I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope that life treats you kind, and I hope that you have all that you ever dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness. But above all of this, I wish you love, and I will always love you. I will always love you. Oh, yeah. I want to thank all of you for coming to my show. You're all so sweet. Thank you all. Thank you for these amazing tips. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you next Sunday night right here, or next Saturday night if you're here in P-Town. I'll see you. Thanks all very much. Yay. Love you guys.